Hey guys, how are all of you? I hope you're fine. Well, my name is Yusuf and I'm back on Yusuf Reacts. Well guys, today I'm back with a very interesting movie review for you people. The movie review that I have got for you guys, before moving on to that, I want all of you people to subscribe to my channel, like it, comment on it, and do share my videos, because your encouragement is something which is literally very important. Alright guys, now coming back to what we guys were going to be talking about. Today the movie that I have selected for you guys is going to be something which is again a very interesting movie that's there. Now if you guys see, and why am I saying it's so interesting and so convincing, because of one particular reason. This movie had a huge amount of impact, and the movie that I'm going to be talking about is going to be Me Before You. Now, Me Before You is a movie that comes across a particular guy who is extremely rich, but unfortunately because of a certain accident that takes place, he becomes paralyzed. Because of the fact he becomes paralyzed, the only thing that he can, go on with is his life. And he is not in coma, but the thing that is there is this, that his whole body is useless. So he requires people who are there. His parents are the ones who literally are, always very depressed, because of the fact that that guy who has suffered from this accident was someone who had a huge amount of flair and was full of life. And because of this accident, that has made him quite harsh, rude and arrogant at the same time. Now each and everything is going on, everything is there. This guy eventually decides and wills one particular thing up, that if he does not get cured in a certain time period, he's gonna be asking the doctors to take his life away. Because of the fact, he says this thing up, that it's quite traumatic for him and it is really difficult for him to spend a life like this, because he is someone who is totally reliant and dependent on others for their assistance and help. Eventually there is a mistress that comes up, and that mistress is someone who is being portrayed by Emilia Clarke. Now Emilia Clarke's appearance, she's a bit goofy. And with goofy, I would say this thing up, that she is someone, not only is she goofy, but at the same time she is someone who has a lot of dreams, desires and wants, but because of her limited resources she can't achieve that. Now eventually, with the passage of time, when this guy who is too much depressed sees her up, eventually they fall in love with each other. Now the thing that is there is what? Now over here comes the main plot, or the climax of this particular movie. Obviously, he could have been selfish in this regard, that he could have preferred to spend his life along with her throughout, because he has found the love of his life. And this lady is someone who is really appealing, full of life, energetic. He loves her company a lot. But eventually, at the end of it, he decides not to, carry on this particular relationship. Eventually, he gives his life away and asks her to move and start off with her dreams, carrying on and pursuing them forward. All in all, if I talk about it, guys, a very extraordinary movie. Something which literally had a huge amount of fan following. And I would say this thing up, that like the best acting that I've seen of Emilia Clarke is for sure in this particular film. I really loved her. She was too good and too extraordinarily cool. So guys, this is me, Yusuf, saying goodbye to you people. Thank you very much for your time. Take care. Bye.